Is your energy being disrupted? Well, yes, it is. Way back when I got invited to a lecture with a former top consultant from NASA, almost 18 years ago now, on quantum physics, energy. And in that lecture, Dr. Jones shared how we are these super biological wireless computers and that we have this wireless connection to the ultimate super internet where all of the information in the universe exists available for all of us to be able to access. Now, that being said, why is it that we struggle? Why do we struggle to create a life that works? Why do we struggle to create more vibrant health or maybe more deeply loving relationships or perhaps maybe to open to more prosperity in our lives? Why do we create a world that's disharmonious where we see all of the craziness that we're witness to, outpicturing daily on social media and in the news, and we hear our uncle talking about it and all these different things? That being said, why do we struggle to truly create something amazing, miraculous, and more harmonious? Well, way back when in that lecture, I first heard of this idea of energy disruption. First heard of this idea that we are these vibrational beings and that we broadcast a frequency, a vibration that communicates out to this field of energy. And this field of energy mirrors back accordingly to what it is that we're broadcasting. And unfortunately, because of vibrational barriers, these energetic disruptions that we have filled in our environment and within our own belief systems, we have literally created experiences where we're disconnected. We've inhibited that connection to that field of unlimited possibility, but it's there and it's available to us to access at any time. After Doc had made his transition a number of years after I had met him, I remember coming across this quote, and I've said it before, but it bears to be said again. People think we need to seek enlightenment. No, we are enlightened. That is our natural state. We need to rise above the vibrational barriers and the limiting belief systems that have held us in a state of unenlightenment. It's not about seeking it. It's about removing what is stopping us from being what we already are. You already are powerful. You already are divine. You already are loving in nature, prosperous on all levels. And you simply need to rise above that static and noise of those vibrational barriers in the environment and the limiting belief systems that we have all integrated within the operating system software of our minds that are coding the reality that we experience. And humanity right now is being called to a higher level of expansion. It's being called to shed off these old, lower, dense energy clothes that have cloaked and tried to hide this divine magnificence that's within you and that's within me. And so with that comes a tremendous amount of responsibility, but also the ability to respond, the ability to shift our energy. And by learning how to do so, truly become the masterful composers of our lives and of the world that we live in. Way back when Dr. Jones took me out to lunch one day, and he started downloading Conspiracy Theory 101. But he hit me up with something that I thought was really amazing. He said, we are being manipulated to create a disharmonious world. Because of all these vibrational barriers in our environment, we have literally disconnected or put our connection to this field of unlimited possibility in a state of disharmony. We've been imprinted with all these limiting beliefs that say we're not holy, that we're anything but deserving, that that money's the root of all evil, or that you got to work hard and kill yourself doing something that you don't love in order to make a living. He said those are all limiting beliefs. They're not the truth of who and what we are. And it's time for humanity to rise above the static and noise, enhance our connection, and master our own personal energy to begin to create a life that works and more importantly, also a world that works. You see, it's really up to each and every one of us. And so this is the energy that they discovered in my music way back when that helps to rise people above those vibrational barriers in the environment and ultimately opens the door to be able to release and dissipate the belief structures that aren't supporting you in creating the extraordinary life that you desire and, yes, that you deserve. So I wanted to share a little musical process here to help you to begin rising above the energy disruption in your life so that you can begin to connect in to this unlimited potential that is within you. I don't care what story you have, that it's not there available to you. It's a fiction novel. Set it down. Choose something different. Set the intention to open to your divine potential. And with that being said, let's take some nice deep breaths. Breathing. Connecting into the heart space. You're so much more than who you see in the mirror. Just breathe that in. You are the universe. Breathe in these notes. Take another deep breath. And commit yourself to rising above the static and noise in your life and enhancing your connection to who you really are. So just take a nice deep breath, open mouth, let it go. You are being called to a higher level of awakening. You are being called to a higher level of ascension. In order to be able to do that and to tap into this enlightened being and enhance your connection to that field of unlimited possibilities, you need to rise above the vibrational barriers and the limiting belief systems that we all hold to one degree or another. You wouldn't be here having a human experience without them. They make it all possible. But now we're being called to let that go and to reveal the masterpiece that's within you, that's within me, in order for us to shine, in order for us to be able to change the broadcast, to recreate our lives and the world that we live in. So, hey, over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be sharing some content and some interviews to help support this overall theme. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I also wanted to invite you to an upcoming masterclass. If this is of interest to you, you want to dive in, you want to learn more, you want to get a perspective of how you as a dynamic quantum being works, and how you can begin to rise above the static static and noise in your life, dramatically reducing your stress, improving your health and vitality, being able to let go of all those stories that inhibit us to one degree or another, that limit our expression. I'm going to put in comments a link to a masterclass that I'm going to be hosting later this week. It's an opportunity to dive in, to learn more, but also to dive in and experience some deep energetic vibrational healing processes and open the door to working with you personally, individually on this session. So I look forward to sharing that experience with you. There's a link in the description that you can click on to learn more. So other than that, just sending you all kinds of good vibrations as you move forward in revealing the divine masterpiece that's within you. Take care. Have a harmonious day.